Okay, wie Daniel bereits angekündigt hat, werden wir immer in die spezielleren Themen einsteigen und so freue ich mich besonders, den Vortrag Das Lager, Ort der Exklusion ankündigen zu dürfen. Dieser wird von Napoli Paul, Menschenrechtsaktivistin, sie war auch aktiv beim Protestcamp am Oranienplatz in Berlin und von Henrik Lebhuhn abgehalten. Er ist wissenschaftlicher Mitarbeiter am Lehrbereich Stadt- und Religionssoziologie der Humboldt-Universität Berlin und ebenfalls Redakteur von Proklar. Einen Moment bitte. Höre ich gerade. Dauert noch.
I'm always moving, so I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, this. Okay. Yeah, this is good.
Okay, now it's on.
Hello. It's been Napoli, so I'm kind of moving all the time. So I don't think I can fix here. So that's why please allow me to do that. I have only 20 minutes or something. 30 minutes. Okay, where can I see the point? Okay, thank you. Yeah, thank you very much. I'm activist from Oranienplatz. I just want to know if you know what is Oranienplatz. Do you know it? Everybody. So, okay, that's why I want to go from the beginning. Okay, Oranienplatz is the place in Kreuzberg, Berlin, where refugees came and occupy Oranienplatz because they want to break isolation. So we came since 2012, and we occupy Oranienplatz, and also we break it. It was practical thing that we need to be visible first, and we need to break this Lagerpflicht, which was given only 40 kilometers that we should move, not more than that. And also to break, to abolish or stop deportation. So the main thing, lager, deportation, and also what? SN Pakete and right to stay and all these kind of things. So that's why it was necessary for us to come and occupy and be in Berlin, the center of Germany. So we protest there since 2012 until 2014, then we were evicted by the politician. First of all, the Green Party trying, but we were resisting. And then after that, the SPD took over and they came and abolished us in this kind of colonization, which I call it colonization because in colony, I'm sorry to say this, in colony when they came, they were not really directly, but they make people mix and fight themselves. So this is what they apply at Oranienplatz to make people fight, and we evict Oranienplatz by ourselves because some of us believe that, okay, we had agreement with SPD, so we can hold this kind of, stop deportation and giving us the places to stay and to work. So we clash ourselves. This is how we came to Oranienplatz. But basically what I want to talk now, it's like, we are human beings. Sometimes I receive like, refugees are like this. No, why you are thinking refugees are other people? Refugees are human beings like you. They can be angry, they can be lovely, they can walk, they can do whatever. You don't have to differentiate that refugees are refugees. And also for me, survival and living are not the same. Refugees, they survive crossing the borders, the wild seas, water, and everything. They survive. They survive even the animal, the lions in Africa. So they overcome this survival. So now they are coming here to live. So you know what is living. Living is to stabilize yourself, stand and say, okay, I have second chance, what I can do, which is blocked then. You cannot do anything. You go even back, not to survival. The houses we are talking about. It's not true that in Germany there are no empty houses. I live in Friedrichstraße, Friedrichshain, very big building, it's empty. I went around and I see 10 rooms or 10 houses are empty. This is being in 2012 when I came, they were like, there are no places. That's why you are located in, am I fast? Located in the middle of nowhere. In Braunschweig when I came, until the end of the city, and then say the city end here, and then you enter the jungle. This is where we live. I know some of you, you try to go to these camps and you are not allowed. This is why we call it lagers, because it's really like lagers. It makes you be, you know, like very wild. You don't know who are you anymore. You don't know even yourself. Even we forget the names. Napoli, refugees. You forgot your name. So we are not, you know, we are moving, but dead already. So now we are talking, it's not about housing. It's about beyond the housing. It's not true that there are no housing. In Berlin, there are empty places. Even 1 week ago, we were occupying the place to show that there are empty houses. Why you are isolating? What kind of, you know, you told me integration. What kind of integration? To tell me how to work, how to eat? In where? With the birds in the middle of nowhere? What kind of integration? If I'm isolated, I cannot even talk to the, you know, you make me to be, you know, see the Germans like my enemies. Why you create these kind of things? So this is, I think, the main point. That's why we came like, okay, basically, we survive here. And for me, I belong to this world. My world is where I live. Because this world is not where, somewhere. If you like or not, you are with me in this room. Otherwise, you go to another planet. We have 9 planets. But this one, I stay here. You know? The step why I'm here is like, what can we do? I don't want to tell you because you are activists already. I know. Now, thousands of refugees are coming. We still say no houses. It's not about houses. It's about the refugees are coming. They are coming. Whether you like or not, they are coming. Because here, what you practice coming from heaven, it's no. But what is coming from Africa and Syria and other places, Afghanistan, wherever, it's bombs that started from here, from Western world. And you tell me I should not be here. I'm here because you are there. You know? And the people are not coming here because there are no food. Because some of the people say refugees are coming here to get money. Refugees are coming here because there are not food in Africa. Is it true? The food that you are sucking from Africa, everything that you are sucking from Africa. But now, what I want to say is like, let us stand up and work towards this problem. Maybe you can say, now is crisis, people are coming. It's good for me that people are coming, because when I was singing at a running Platz, people, there is something like this. You have the, you know, a paragraph, the first paragraph in your constitution is say this and that. No one wants to talk, to hear, because it's just radical leftist African refugees. And now, when Angela Merkel is talking the same thing that I was talking in 2012, they say, wow, Angela Merkel is telling the truth. And then I say, this is what I was saying all the time. So why not cry and don't eat and don't do anything? Because you said this. We said, if you don't do it now, it will be worse. And Angela Merkel was like, this is not my point of view. I have other things to do. But now, this is the main point that she have to do. So what we are doing now at Oranienplatz is to like, okay, there is this kind of things, and thank that the refugees, you know, are with the people, and also scandals that's coming. What I'm happy, because refugees are every time in the newspapers, whether it's bad or good, but they are not visible, because it was not even there in the newspapers. But now it's visible. Everybody know. Even you say, Syrians are coming, they are only men, you know. We have to take care of this. It's not your, time now to say this. If the Arab people like, what do you call terrorists, or let's say religious issues, that scare people more and turning people even to be right. It doesn't matter, because it's coming and it has to change. One day we are circling like this, one day we will fall into the same thing. So we have to work towards, politics and humanitarian. This is what is needed right now. And on the 25th to 30th, I'll be in Greece to see the situation there in the island, and in Idemini, whatever. So I have to go there and to see, because sometimes we are talking blah blah, no houses for refugees, what can we do for refugees, what for refugees. We don't see the situation, and we are also like politicians, because they are talking. They don't see the situation. Why I'm saying this, because at Oranienplatz we were having Lampedusa people. Why we are calling Lampedusa? Because they are coming through Lampedusa. And then one of the SPD, Green Party, the head of Green Party, or Federal Green Party, was telling me like, yeah, we are also in solidarity with the refugees, and now next week I will go to Lampedusa. I said, why you are going to Lampedusa? Lampedusa are here, coming to you. Come to Oranienplatz and visit. They don't visit Oranienplatz. They went there for their names and scandal. If they want to change the law, they change the law when the law is in their favor. They change it immediately in 1 day, 2 days. But if it is in favor of refugees, no one say this is the law. So for us, we have to break. I broke laws, resident flick, and all this, and now I have even more than 10 lawyers, different lawyers, crime, what I say, no problem. I want to appear in the court, So we have to visit these lagers. That's why I want to say, visit this lager, see what is happening there, and stand who are you and what you want to do, not to do the favor. I like this word that the war starts here. We have to end it here. And I'm going to Greece to say, okay, because all people say Germany. And then some people say, why Germany? And then I say, why not Germany? Why not Germany? So we have to stand up and see what we can do politically. But one thing, I just want, how many minutes there? 7. Okay. My mother told me that even if somebody is going to die today and you are going to kill that person, better give water and food, so that he can go and die. Don't say it's waste. And remember, we are now approaching or fighting with politicians who know and drawing all what is going on. And you are also used, this is always I'm saying, we are also used by going there, giving food and everything, no flyers, no banners, no nothing. And then the politicians have time to come and say, we are, politician, this is that. And the refugees who don't know anything, they are coming there and say, oh, thank Germany, thank Angela Merkel. They give us food the right away and everything. You give credit to the government who drew this, because the refugees, they don't know who is giving us food. You are standing there to receive them. They don't differentiate. Please differentiate yourself that I'm not into this policy. I don't want. This is my flyers. This is my banners. I give you food. And then the people can differentiate. Because if you see now, if there is discussion in wherever, I cannot go there, and I don't appear there, because they know that he is coming to mess our discussion. They will bring somebody who don't know anything here and come present yourself. And then they say this and that, and then we are already used. It's their credit. You know what I mean? So when you are doing something, you have to know who are you, what are you supporting, and then we can walk forward. Maybe from here I can stop and hear from you. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Maybe there are some questions. So vielleicht haben einige von euch Fragen.
Gender also is very important. I'm here only 1 and 2 men. This is another problem.
Do you know, or does anybody in the room know if there are any rules for representation of refugees in any decision-making bodies?
Like which rules, you mean?
With local politicians, anything, any examples from Germany or from what you know, where refugees with experience, I think you pointed it out rightly, can make a contribution to decision-making about refugees?
Let's say with politicians, they always making rules and laws over refugees. The rules that Napoli as a refugees, I should not go further than 40 kilometers. If I go, then my file will not be okay, so I will be deported. And also the rules that I have to be in the camp or in the lager because I have to show my identity there. If I'm not there, and then they will deport me at the end. These are the rules that they put on us. And also, they come all the time. They are free to knock your door or open your door in the very early in the morning, if you are sleeping, just to check. And also very early in the morning. So these are the rules that they are doing, which mean you have to eat and sleep. This is your until they decide. And this decision can take place after 25 years. Then you are already kaput. When you are kaput, then they ask, what do you want? You are finished, And also that I should not work. It's a rule that I should not work until they prove that I have to work. I cannot study until they prove that I am, I'm going to study or something. And I cannot even learn integration or any school because I'm asylum. So I have to wait until what they say. My work is sleep and eat, basically. But they know more than me. Yeah.
Another question?
If there is no question, I need finance. Yes, I need finance from Poro Azul. I saw already there. Then I say, okay, I'm going to Jani, so I need money from them. I will catch you later.
Yeah, my question is, you came to Germany in 2012, is that correct?
Yeah.
So over the past 3 years, what would you say, what are Germans lacking? For example, what do we need to learn or to change culturally in order to take care of refugees? Why I'm saying that is that I was in Africa for 10 years. I came back last year. So I'm like a hidden immigrant. So I fully understand you because I see myself in the same situation, that Germany has changed and that we are lacking so many things compared to the countries where the people come from. So what, from your point of view, what would you like to maybe tell the Germans what they should change in their maybe behaviors, in their whatever? Would be interesting also for me to know.
Very interesting question. You know, we are human beings, yeah? And every human being has particular thing to do. I don't know, you have, you know, you plant your life. I want to study, I want to go to school, I want to be this, I want to be that. I cannot give you like, you must do like this, then I'm wrong. So when I come here to Germany, first of all I say, okay, I will go there, I will not seek asylum. Why should I seek asylum? I can stand by myself, I work, I have friends, I will stay with friends until I get work, and then I can finance myself, I can pay the bills, I can go to study first. And as I'm human rights fighter since 2004 in Sudan, I was fighting also because my country is, you know, divided now into two. This is why also I came here, you know, and I'm not coming here to run away from the war, from the war or something. I'm here to stabilize myself and walk back to my, you know, where I came from. So this is, you know, Germany, I don't want to, you know, but I just want to say, realize that you're a human being. And everybody who is coming is like when you know, the First World War, the Second World War, you are also practicing the same thing. I think you should be the right person to feel like me. Live away, you are going outside, but from east to west, it was also the same. I think there, you know the door. If there is nobody, you know, opening the door, you can leave the you know, something like, oh, I'm here, I will come tomorrow, something. I think this is particularly what they should do. They should remember, because sometimes we are living with the memory that you remember what was going on you. And also I point this all the time, that the German person who went to Africa and made the jeans, they were having you know, their spaces. Why not we to come here and make creative, do whatever, feel free, feel you. That's what I want to tell German people, that like, don't do like this, and don't think that the refugees are animals or something. No, refugees are you. And now the American are starting to also go out, you know? So I think it's not only from Africa or from those countries who you are causing, I think all over. It's just a situation. It's not permanent situation, you know, it's not permanent. One day you will come to Africa, and but I will not revenge. I will show you the smile.
Thank you very much.
There's one more question here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, hi. I feel that there in the activism it's really separated. There are the self-organized refugee groups and the white European German supporters, and but I believe that there are hardly mixed groups. But I believe that we should not separate between victims and supporters, but fight together. And my question is, firstly, if you have the same point of view, and if what your suggestions are, if we can make this happen, this fighting together.
It's always fighting together. That's why I bring my sister there. White sister, can you stand up, please? I call her sister because without her I cannot do anything. And without me she cannot do anything. You know what I mean? Refugees and supporters are brothers and sisters. And we are not the victim. No. I don't call myself the victim. If I am, I should have not been here and be standing and struggle for my rights. So we sometimes getting it, you know, you are fighting also because you are resisting the problem. You don't want that problem. That's why we are resisting. And also in Oranje Plaats, we call it self-organize. Yes, we make suggestions together with, you know, everything. But if it comes to the difficulties that we have to decide, and then we say refugees decide. You know, the refugees are taking decision, but we fight together. Like now, okay, if I say it's not about, you know, supporters, and then do you think it's easy to say, okay, I have something, give me money? You still ask, like, what money for, you know? Do I know where to go if not you? So I think we have 50-50 here. That's why I laugh, like, okay, we supporters and refugees, we have to struggle together. It's my right is your right, you know, and your right is my right. So we don't have to separate this. But maybe separation is like, I feel it, you know, you can understand, but you don't feel it. For me, I feel it. That's why I have to take decision what is necessary for us to do, and then we can come together. Yeah.
Okay, unfortunately our time is over for question.
Thank you.
So thank you very much